I don't have my mic on. There we go. It's back. Yep. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I know. I figured it out. Thank you, though. It's been a morning. It's been a morning. And rather than kind of shy away from it and just go, okay, no stream because I'm stressed out and I'm anxious and I'm having a bad morning, I thought maybe we should talk about it. See how we feel about that. So I drew this in the it's like 8 minutes that my starting screen is going. So I got myself started. Let me just move this around so that you guys can see the canvas here. I don't know what I just moved. I'm gonna put it back. We're gonna move clip over here so that you can see it. Um, Actually, that's probably fine where it's at. Um, so yeah, we're gonna talk about this because I am a highly anxious person, and sometimes in the morning, like when I get up to stream, the anxiety takes over. And when I started this, um, it was all about like I want to learn how to be a VTuber. I want to learn how to make a VTuber. Ironic that I'm using my PNG today because I didn't feel like setting up my camera. Um, so um, I've been having some really bad anxiety. I planned an art stream for today, and I know that I should really get myself together, and get a schedule up every week. I just haven't had I don't know how to explain it. I haven't had the motivation, I guess, to do that because I never know what my schedule is going to be like from week to week. Something that has been really hitting me hard in the last couple of weeks. I know people ask anyway. Something that's been hitting me pretty hard though, since I got the tablet and then I can stream my art online while I'm like here, is that my art streams tank. If I'm playing a game, I have 13, 14 people here to see what I'm doing. But my art streams absolutely tank. They don't do well. And my I'm not sure why that is. I mean, other than people it's hard not to feel like it's because people don't like the art. Let's put it in that perspective. Um I understand the analytics behind it, that it's much more fun to watch me do something stupid like run into walls for hours at a time. Like I understand it's much more fun to see that than it is to see me sit here and sketch out lines. And the vibe is a little bit more chill and less art focused, but it does make it hard to want to do streams like this. And it pulls in like, the questions. Am I bad? Is everyone just watching me fail? I just spelled fail wrong. We're gonna ignore that I put a D at the end. Is everybody watching me fail? Are they just here to see me be an idiot? Like, do people really like me, or do they just think it's funny to watch me be dumb? Um, Who else are you gonna ask all these specific personal questions? That's true. Questions that you would never need to know the answers to as a gay man. Uh, I think that Theory would make an excellent mother. Hi, Frosta. Good morning. So I'm sure that everybody can tell, well, maybe not, because I'm usually late anyway, but like, I'm late today. I got up at 10 this morning. I had an existential crisis. Oh, yeah, but you don't know the questions that Theory asks. Like, did they have to staple you up? Um, there are questions about motherhood and there are questions about motherhood. um, so this morning I got up and I had a small existential crisis because I realized that my daughter is as tall as I am. She's a little shorter than I am, but we are like face to face. Um, my birth story is a really horrific one. And it's nothing I've ever talked about like on stream or publicly or anything because it's like it's honestly horrific and it even if I could have more children, I absolutely fucking would not. My birth story was terrible. And I don't wish that on any other human. I know. Theory is a good mom. He helps with his somebody in his family has children. I don't know who it is. Yeah, but your kids aren't 10. Anyway, I had this like crisis and I made her come back to bed. I made her snuggle with me and tell me that everything like I didn't make her tell me everything was going to be okay, but I just needed to snuggle with my kid because she's growing up and that's hard. Nobody tells you how hard that's going to be. Yeah. Yeah. Um and then I woke back up and I froze. Yeah. I woke up and I like froze and I had this like completely unprompted and like unrealistic panic attack about like I'm supposed to get on and stream art today and I don't want to. And it's not that I don't want to draw and it's not that I don't want to stream. It's specifically that I don't want to stream art. Um because I mean I could see my analytics, right? Like I think if I couldn't see my analytics, I'd probably be fine. But like it tells you, right? So that's the thing too, that like it tells you if you did worse than last time. You get a little email. And like YouTube is worse for this. YouTube is worse. Yeah. YouTube is worse. If you upload it, like if you do really well, if you have a short or something that goes viral, and then you upload another one and it doesn't get any views, it sends you a message about it. And it's like it's underperforming. I like to look at my analytics because I think it's interesting. Um, but it is hard to ignore. And I think this is the first time I've really faced a trend in my analytics that I like was like, wow, when I do art streams it really tanks. And I'm in the know in my head enough to understand why that is, right? My channel is variety games. We play stupid games. I usually play indie games that I'm bad at. That I'm like not good at. I'm gonna keep working while I talk here. I usually play games that I'm like not good at. and I play them in a way that is like entertaining, right? Um, I wish I could catch more of your streams, Frosted, but they are like always right at child bedtime for me. Yeah, I know that I'm lucky, and I'm certainly not complaining. I have an audience that I adore. Like I love my viewers. I love when people come and chat with me. I'm certainly not complaining. So please don't think that I am. I am aware how lucky I am. But that doesn't change the anxiety. And I will tell you that from like knowing bigger streamers too who have 30 to 40 viewers, the anxiety is still there. Yeah. There's always anxiety about like am I doing good enough? Am I better? Like I would I'm fully aware that I am very blessed to have the community that I have. Um I do work hard to maintain my community. Like I try and engage with my community. I try and interact with my community. Yeah, I'm not here to entertain. I am here to entertain, but I'm also here to because I wanted to learn. I want to do this. I'm fully aware that it is a privilege to be here, right? Like I get it. I know that. Um but that doesn't stop the anxiety. And I will tell you from the interactions that I've had with larger streamers too, like they get the same anxiety. They get the same fears. They get the same like, oh, is today going to be a good job? Or they get that analytics email and they go, wow, this didn't do as good. What do I do? How can I do better? And as a very anxious person anyway, which I'm sure anybody who's been here for a long time can attest to, y'all know about my anxiety and my neuroses. Um, it's a little bit of a struggle. It can be a struggle. It was a struggle this morning. And I think it's fair to like normalize that and to like say, I had a hard time this morning. Uh, I think it's okay for people to have a hard time though. Like, truthfully, I think it's okay for someone to say, like, I'm having a hard time and I might need to take a step back for a little bit this morning because of X, Y, and Z, whatever those reasons are, right? Like, it's okay for me to say I had a moment of weakness this morning where I was anxious and I let it get to me. I was anxious and I needed some time. The important part is that I'm here now and I'm hating how I hate this line. So we're gonna change it. Isn't it great how I can do that while I'm holding my coffee and just turn my canvas around? um, I think it's important to normalize those kind of things and to talk about it because smaller streamers are kind of expected to just so like I don't here's what I don't want this to sound like. I see a lot of smaller streamers because I do peruse the smaller streamers on Twitch a lot actually. And I see a lot of smaller streamers who host these, like, they have like a full day where they're just like, I just don't know why nobody's watching me. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I'm doing my best. I'm trying my hardest. And I fully believe that they are. Um, I'm generally not like that. I don't. I don't know how to not come off as like whiny when talking about this stuff, but it's certainly not. I'm not here to whine about it, but I am here to say like, man, I had a rough moment of anxiety this morning and it was hard. I'm actively shifting my content to something that not that I've never done. I feel like everybody's always known that I was an artist because I've never made any bones about that. Like, good morning, mama. I've never made any bones about that like I do art on this channel. Like I've done all of my channel art. But I've never really actively streamed it for various reasons, anxiety being one of them. It's like for various reasons that I didn't stream it. My tablet didn't work. I've been blessed that my community paid for a tablet so that I could come back on here and do more art. That is astronomical. I don't think you understand how like hard I cried, how grateful I was for that. And like now that it's here, I don't want to be a brat and be like, oh, well, my art streams don't get very many views, so I'm not going to do it anymore. That's not what we're talking about. I'm going to do art until the art streams get the same amount of views as the gaming streams do. Thank you, Cindy. It's a PNG Plus. I actually, this is funny. I made this so that I could. Why do you keep telling me this? Do you think that I'm gonna lick you, Rabbit? Because I'm not. Do not make me cry, Theory. You know that I will. You know that I'm gonna be in your DMs after this, sending you sobbing voice message. So, I made this so that I could put it on my VGen, and I haven't put it on my freaking VGen. But, this is state 1. Here's my state 2, where I yell at Grizz and Theory, because that's what it's for. It's literally just for them. I can be in love with Cindy. And I absolutely am in love with Cindy. I do have a VGen. So I can be in love with Cindy. This is what it's for. And then there's this one, which is I've been using for Silent Hill. And like my whole stream is just this. You should start a VGen. You should start selling your services on VGen. Absolutely. You make so many models for people, Cindy. You rig so many models for people. You need to be selling these services. That was really funny in that like scared state. This one is my favorite. She looks so mad. And then there's this. So shy. No, you don't need a code. Not anymore. They're open to the public, I think. And if you do need a code, let me know and I will invite you, because to get a code, you need somebody to invite you that's on there. But I don't believe you need a code anymore. And yes, that little crow model was adorable. It's so freaking cute. Did you see the cat? I sent Cindy my model file so that she could play with them. She rigged my cat in like a day. Do you understand how crazy that is, Cindy? Do you understand how absolutely nutso that is? You need permission from a parent or guardian. That's absolutely insane. Do you know that it took me 2 days to rig my eyes? Like 2 full days of sitting there working for like 5 hours. You don't need a mommy. I'm your mommy. It's me. It's me. And I try really hard to not go into your streams and be like, kissy face, I love you, I love you, I love you. Because that just perpetuates the rumors. But like, it's the truth. Just just gay as hell on your stream for you. I think I have that in my about section, right? I don't know. I'm pretty okay. I have something controversial to say. I am not private about my sexuality because like I keep it close to my chest or anything. I literally don't care who knows that I'm gay for them. But I just don't care. I just don't care. Um, I don't care if you know that I would wear Cindy's thighs for earmuffs. I literally don't. I don't care if you know that I'm simping over Halson to the point where like that's literally the only thing people DM'd me about for like 6 months. Yeah, like I don't care. I don't care if people know that. It doesn't I don't care if like so, yeah. Who are you gay Theory's straight. He's super super duper straight. Like the straightest of straight. Um I just don't care. It doesn't really matter to me. Like who I date is my fucking business. Right? It's nobody else's business. And it doesn't matter to me when I'm dating that. Like I dated a trans girl and it doesn't matter it didn't matter to me then who knew. It doesn't matter to me now who knows. It's my business. So from a respectful distance. Room for Jesus. When you said I'm just like James, I didn't think of James from fucking Silent Hill. I thought of James from Team Rocket. James from Team Rocket. So, of the fall, stay right here or disappear. Body and wonderful. Anyway, Sydney's my wife. I think I said this yesterday in yesterday's stream too. She just doesn't know it. She's just not aware of the situation yet, and she'll figure it out eventually. But for now, like she's just not aware, and that's okay. She doesn't need to know. Nothing left there. I'm just Michael in the bathroom. Oh, how cute! Long it's been Michael in the bathroom. The bathroom at a party. And come in. I really hope you guys can actually hear the Spotify and it's not just me singing. I softly Michael. No, no, Michael is solo. Bathroom by himself. Okay, good. We're drawing me having anxiety because I had a small anxiety attack this morning when I started to stream. So we're talking about it instead of me just not streaming and being upset. And we're talking about how it's okay to have anxiety. Like we're normalizing anxiety. That's what we're doing today. For no other reason than it makes me feel better. No one to know anymore. Just Michael in the bathroom. The bathroom at a party. Thank you, Saribot. in my eye. Actually, can we get a shout out for Sydney Gross? Or did I think my auto shout out might have already got her. Yeah. I was asking if we could get a shout out for you, but I think my auto shout out got you and it doesn't let me do it for another hour. There it goes. Yeah, she's my wife. We're in love. She just doesn't know it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later, Cindy. I joined one of Cindy's streams earlier this week, and she legitimately made me blush so hard. I don't know how to feel about it. Actually, Cindy, you weren't here yesterday to see how your art's progressing. Did you want to see it? I can pull it up real quick. Loser, God, he's such a loser. Oh, no, you do know. Michael in the bathroom by himself. I absolutely resonate with this song, in case you couldn't tell. There we go. Here's how it's coming along. Let me get myself out of the way here. I have a question for you though. The kitty cat in the corner, the picture that's in the corner, is that your kitty? Girl, I tried. I'm so bad at backgrounds, but you're my experiment right now. Okay. I figured she was important, so I knew she was important, so I tried to make sure that I got her correct in your uh from the reference that I saw. Oh, that's so sweet. But that's how this coming along. I'm gonna have some animated elements with the tablet, and I'm gonna try and make that hand move. So we're getting there. I unfortunately screwed up a little bit, and now I'm hand animating everything, but we're there. I worked on that yesterday after my Silent Hill stream just died. I don't remember all their names. It's an XOXO thing from Nox with a little kissy mark on it. Insulting my IQ. I'd rather be me, be me than be with you. Oh, I want cheese balls. You know what I want, Theory? You know what I fucking want? I want a meatball sub from Wawa so bad. I was so upset that they just aren't here. Oops. I'm glad you have coffee. I have. Good morning, Remy. I don't have coffee today. The way you knew. I didn't even look up. God, I wanna. Hello, Stinky. Stinky Mika. Um, thanks for farting, Rabbit. Awesome. Um, what was I saying? Right, no work. Wawa. Yeah, the way that you knew that what I wanted was Wawa. God, I miss Wawa so much. It means that you can use my animated emotes of which I don't have too many. I do want ceviche. I'm so sad that they don't have ceviche here. It's just not an option for me. Um, y'all are getting a sneak peek at one of Nox's new forms, I guess. Like a magical girl, she has forms. um, oh, Mingo from the streets with the fucking, um, oh no. Mama, that looks so good! Why are you so good? That looks so good. That's gonna be sick. Chamoy is what's on the mango. Chamoy and tahini. Oh, it's so good. And we don't have that here. We don't have mangoes here. If you can get a mango here, it's probably either like way too early and it's not ripe, so it's like hard. Get with Sai. They know how to do that. Yeah, I don't have mangoes here. They're if I can get them, they're either like hard and they have that like well, first of all, I'm allergic to mangoes. So I shouldn't be eating them anyway. But but if I can get them, they're like hard and they have that like chalky kind of like they're not ripe, so they're just kind of like chalky. But if I can't get them, or the other side of that coin is they are um they're too ripe and they're like mushy. And like mushy mangoes are never that's not it, fam. It's just not it. Just kidding. I mean, we don't have them here, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't live in a part of the world where you can really get mangoes, and if you can, they're like not fresh, so it's not worth it. No wonder people, yeah, they're hateful here because there's not good fruit. That's real, by the way. Like, I think that that's absolutely real and valid that people here suck because we can't have fruit. Like, fruit doesn't grow here. I absolutely think that's true. Have fun at your Phasmo date. Bye. You went to Puerto Rico for a funeral, but you were sad because I had Chinese Puerto Rican food. Oh, there's some things that just hit, right? Like, I remember that. I remember the funeral. I remember the sad time there, but I also remember that you were excited to have all your favorite foods. And, like, there's something to, like, not discount. There's, like, certain things that are good, too, right? That are maybe not actually good, but you remember them as being good, so they're delicious. Oh, don't play that. Which one of you played that? That's going well. Theory, I feel like I told you that, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. But yeah, Cindy's Puerto Rican. Theory, have you ever heard Cindy speak? I feel like if you did, you would know she was Puerto Rican. She has the same accent that you do. The Jersey Puerto Rican. Hi, Collie. How are you? Like, for real? Cindy, I almost told him recently to go to your restaurant. Because I think he's close enough to go there. I am as white as they come. Like, I want to make cheese. I don't want to make cheese. That would probably. Well, I think I could probably eat, like, brand new fresh cheese. Probably. Maybe. Um, my brain just went in like five different directions at once. I'm glad that you all got to see my ADHD on display, like, immediately. Um, that's awesome. Um, Yeah, I'm like as white as they come. My family is Scottish and like I glow in the dark. So like not definitely not Hispanic, but I apparently get an honorary Hispanic card because I lived in SoCal for so long and I can roll my R's. I can roll my R's and I like the food. Container. I'm glad that you have coffee. I have chai tea. Roll my R's. I don't actually even know if that would come through on the mic. But I can say all the food words like chorizo, yum, chorizo. I can't eat that though. It makes my tummy really, really, really upset. That sounds like Monster and not coffee. Or, or Red Bull. Yo quiero Taco Bell? Yeah, I can say that. ¿Cómo se dice? How do you say cat girl in Spanish? Puta. Puta niña. Puta coneja. Uh, what's my fucking drawing here? Here you go. That's right. I went into Cindy's chat one day and said buenas nalgas, and she was like, "What?" Poor Cindy. Buenas nalgas. Bienvenidos. So I spoke. I understand a lot more Spanish than I speak. I can hear it and understand what's being talked about usually, but I'm really, really bad at speaking it. And I lived in Southern California where people are very kind to you if you attempt to speak the correct, like, if I'm in a Mexican neighborhood and I try and speak in Spanish to like ask for something, people are super kind and they'll meet you halfway, right? But like I feel like if I were to go somewhere where they actually speak Spanish, I would be laughed at. Oh shit on your mother. I was told recently that The little lines that I put above noses to like indicate that there's a button nose is like one of the signatures of my style. It's like so sweet, right? It can be really sweet. But when you have someone that's just like yelling at someone in the opposite language, it's ridiculous and I just want to kick them in the balls. Oh, that's really sweet. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to not say something like embarrassing. What's the one that I say? I remember a rabbit asking me one time to say something in Spanish, and my response to that is almost always, su madre come chones. And like, that makes it's dumb. But it is something that my friends that I grew up, like, they would try and tell somebody that, like, oh, that means that you want to, like, eat lunch. So embarazada. I know that one too. Um, no, don't say that to people. I'm sure I probably couldn't say the Spanish word for duck. Oh no. Good morning, Mikey. How are you? Wait, Robert, what does that actually mean? You have a really big asshole? People speaking in Spanish. Okay, now we're gonna do the lazy thing that I do for coloring. Oops. Which is to zoom out, do this, invert, shrink. Okay. And then, not that. I'm trying to move my thing over so I can see what just happened. Welcome in, Resolute Visit. Hello, welcome, welcome. Do, 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 do. I'm really upset, like, that I can't get sound on the stream properly. It's really frustrating, to be honest with you. I don't think that's correct, Mikey. I think you're lying to me. I think that you shouldn't lie to white people. What Spanish words are. I remember very specifically being in a call with some Brazilian friends. We're not friends anymore, but we were. And they were talking to the most gullible person that we knew. And they were telling him to say something in, I don't remember what language they speak in Brazil. We're stupid. We're stupid. Portuguese, yeah. So they were telling him to say something in Portuguese. And they were telling him to say, like, they were like, it just means that you like books or you like reading. And it was actually like, put all the dicks in my mouth. Like Spanish and French had a little baby. And like, ever since then, I'm like, man, I don't trust anybody when they tell me something. I'm gonna Google it and see what it means. Thanks for the dicks. Nobody look at how I'm not actually color picking the right colors for her, please. You know what I wish I had that I'm like jealous of Cindy for? Consistency in my style. My style is so loose that it's not consistent ever. Google does have you sounding like a tourist. That's true. And if you sound like a tourist, then you're gonna get robbed. Listen, Cindy, every piece that you do, you can tell it was drawn by you. I want that so bad, and I don't know if I'm not skilled enough. I don't know what it is, but like, I feel like every piece I draw is completely different and could have been drawn by another human. You just summoned a demon. Your furniture's floating. You're on your own, buddy. Are you playing again to get different endings? What Nox loop? What? What? I didn't do anything. I don't think I said it twice. I might have. It's really possible that I said it twice. I sometimes don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, you. Okay, so now can I... I don't think I'm going to be able to draw her heart in here. I'm going to have to do it on another layer. And just put it behind. Whoa. That's perfect. All right. I didn't see an answer, so I asked again. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but the kiddo is awake. So you're probably gonna hear her while we work through finishing this. I'm sorry that you were stuck in ads. I didn't see an answer, so I asked again. I didn't know it was going to send Mikey into a crisis. It's deserved. Goodness. Goodness gracious. I don't actually remember what color I made these, but they can probably change. Night. 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 it. Whoops. I don't actually know this song, but I like it. With my luck, it's probably by someone who's been canceled. It honestly sounds like Panic at the Disco, so. What is this? Fresh. I don't know who Fresh is. Alright. Gay demons. How come? Why are your demons like that? Have a good time, Theory. Thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate you, dude. Hey guys, is it nice to have my stream not freaking out and closing constantly? Don't feel bad for my emotions, but I like whenever you guys say James, I just see James from Team Rocket. I'm like, James from Team Rocket doesn't deserve this. He didn't do it. He's not bad. I think Theory's probably going to start streaming Street Fighter. He usually does that on Sundays. Unless he's streaming more Silent Hill. Okay. That James is cool. No, not okay. My subtitles are doing me dirty today. It's fine. Not okay. No, not okay. Okay. No, not okay. Oh, you guys get to see the super lazy way that I do Nox's hair. Her design has changed so much since she started. I feel like I should do an art stream where I just talk about the designs that I had for her before.
Blueberry.
Beatbox and Blueberry. To hear, can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. A beautiful wedding, says a widen to away. What a shame. Well, groom's bride is a whore. I might know every word to this song. Building a goddamn door, no. I know, we're not supposed to sing on stream either. Like, right? That's a crackdown that they've been coming down on, is like you can't sing on stream. Better to face these kinds of things with a sense of I know, right? I think that you're not supposed to, right? Because they're promoting their new DJ stuff and like that encroaches on it or something. Because the karaoke streams aren't allowed, right? I mean, I don't think it really matters, right? People are gonna do it anyway. Because like we do what we fucking do. Mm. You got several VODs muted for what? For singing? Haven't you people ever heard of your goddamn door? No. These kinds of things. Well, it ain't I chime in. So there it is. If you were ever curious about how I do her her hair, it's in an incredibly lazy way. And then I come in with the Painterly blender in a smaller size than this. Why is it so large? And I just swipe through. Maybe a little larger than that. I don't like this blender. So yeah, that's how I'm super super lazy. I mean, I've done it this way since I changed her hair. Like since I changed it, I've been doing it this way because I don't know, lazy, I guess. I wanted this like sparkle dog character. That's fair. And then I'm just going to color pick this and do the rest of her hair on another layer. And I'm going to put it below everything so I don't have to worry about shit. Go below this one, please. There we go. Like, that's the real hack, is to just do this. Go around the whole outside. Not fucking worry about shit. No, what you're hearing is my kiddo in the background who is putting a feather in her nose. Yep. What you're hearing is the kiddo playing with a feather and putting it in her nose. What, baby? You don't want me to listen to music anymore? I'm such a baby. That's not nice. She's hissing. She's hissing? Okay. All right. It's not. I was just feeling really anxious this morning. And I decided that instead of just not streaming, because that's what I was leaning towards, I was going to talk about it. And that's literally how we got here. I just wanted to talk about it and explain that, like, yo, I'm feeling really fucking anxious because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but, like, the big one is that, I'm trying to shift my focus to more art, and, that's not going super well for me. My art streams tend to do really badly in comparison to my gaming streams. And sometimes you gotta do it, man. Sometimes you need to just do event art and, like, get it out of the way, get it out of your system. Or talk about it, which was my intent today, was to just talk about it, like, normalize for myself that it's okay that maybe today I'm not feeling okay. Maybe today I'm letting the anxiety get to me a little bit. Maybe today I'm feeling a little bit, like, scared and, like, frustrated that, like, this thing that I love so much really doesn't do well on my channel. And I'm not gonna stop doing art. I love doing art. Like, this is my passion. It's something that I've loved for a really long time. But there are some days that I get particularly anxious about streaming art. Thank you for the head pats. I'm afraid it doesn't do anything with this, but like, there are some days that I just get really, really anxious about streaming my art because, well, all the reasons that are in the background here. Just, do people not like it? Do people not like me? Am I the problem? Like, are people really only just here to watch me, like, be an idiot in games? Because if they are, like, that's valid. But at the same time, like, that sucks, kind of. Like, it doesn't feel great. See, I have the opposite, where, like, so when I post on TikTok, my stream stuff does terribly. My stream stuff does really, really bad. but my art stuff tends to do pretty well. Um, to the point where like sometimes I just don't post my streaming stuff. Like I haven't been really posting it because it just gets suppressed by the powers that be, right? Like yeah, it feels bad where you're like, "Man, I worked really hard on this thing," or like, "I worked really hard on this character design to have like TikTok tell me that it's shit content," right? Like that sucks. That does not feel great. Um, everyone has to send it to talk at once. I feel that. Yeah, TikTok tells me that too. They're like, "Oh, this isn't good enough to promote on the For You page because it's not good content." And like, how do you take that? Right? Like, how do we take that? How are we supposed to take that? Right? It definitely or too sexual. Yeah, you can't draw a butt cheek. um, it's the same with Twitch though, right? Like sometimes I be drawing some spicy art, and like that's just how it is. I've been toying with the idea of streaming on Picarto, which I know you're not supposed to talk about, but like I can't draw this on Twitch anyway, so like whatever. Um, Also, I need everybody to take note of my really bad habits and like don't do them, which is like not naming my layers. That's a bad habit, dude. But people have been trying to get me to do better about that for I don't know how long have I been out of fucking art school for, right? Like almost 20 years. That's depressing. I'll name it later. Okay, let me put it this way. When I was in art school, Photoshop was on version 3. It's been that long, and I still don't name my layers. Yeah. Like, I could name my layers if I wanted to. It may be a messy time. Oh my goodness, look who that is. Hello, Nova Fun Bun. Welcome in. Oh, a rabbit happened to be in the Twitch neighborhood? That's fair. Nova Fun Bun does not stream on Twitch, but they do have a YouTube channel that I help out on occasionally, if anyone is curious. A professional, most magnificent rabbit. Are you professional? I'd say you're pretty professional on your YouTube when you deal with the peoples. Your mother's very proud of you. I bet she is. Does your mom know about your YouTube channel? Tommy Tellerico. Does your mother know about your YouTube channel? Like, legitimate question. Like, what does Mama Fun Bun think of it? I would say that I think I'm getting back into the habit of working on like a tablet instead of on an iPad. The flow of it is very different. Okay, well, I didn't mean to zoom in that far, but I did. That's cute. It's like watching Looney Tunes cart. That's really cute. But your mother is adorable. You guys get to see my real handwriting and everything on this stream. She needs a hug. So, I think that is where we're going to end this one. Yeah, do a few more of these like on this side to balance things out. I think that's where we're going to end off. I finished an art piece on stream, guys. Start to finish. I mean, I sketched in the 10 minutes that I was like going live, but we finished it here. How long have we been live for? I don't actually even know. Thank you for the follow, Nova Fun Bun. Did my alert not come up? I didn't see it. I didn't hear it or see it, so. Oh, it's like not in your view. Okay, that's helpful. There we go. I didn't see the alert come up, but thank you for the follow, Nova. I appreciate it. This account was created 5 minutes ago. I mean, okay, so we've been live for an hour and a half. That's not too, like, this isn't too bad for an hour and a half's worth of work, right? Like, it's not too bad. I'm pretty pleased with it. So, thank you for joining me for my anxiety stream. I think we're going to do some more working streams like this. Let's see who we can raid. Also say hi to Kiddo because she's here and she's doing things. Let's see here. Well, Theory's live, which we know, right? Let's see who else is live. There's so many people live today. What the hell is Theory playing. Is he playing Roblox? No, he's playing Dead by Daylight. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go bother Dorky. Um, if you don't know Dorky, I'm actually making their model for them. And I should be maybe streaming some of that soon. I'm just trying to get my process down on it before I go live because it's a little chaotic making VTuber models. But let's go visit Dorky. They're playing Twilight Tales with a few people. I don't know what that is. I assume it's a Roblox thing. Maybe. Minecraft. It's a Minecraft thing. Dorky's great though. They're really, really fun. And I love talking to them. So let's go hang out with Dorky. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you sometime during the week.